Alrighty. We're gonna start with Mr. Ryan. Okay, Ryan, so tell me why you are looking to seek a position with Lebakken Rental.
I'm seeking to get a job at Lebakken's because I feel that it is a good company and it's company owned and it's not all about the money. It just feels like a good casual spot to be at.
Alrighty. And Tennyson, do you have any physical limitations that would affect you from performing job tasks that you're asked of?
I have asthma, but I can control that.
Okay, and how often would you have to control your asthma on a regular daily basis for yourself?
It's only usually when I'm doing real hard physical stuff.
Okay. And then Nicole. Nicole, tell me, would there be any conflicts of you having to work full-time as well as nights and weekends if it's something that would be asked of you?
No, I can work anytime you need me.
Okay. All right, so can you guys tell me a little bit that you've learned about Lebakken's?
It was founded in 1974
Mm-hmm.
in Minnesota.
All right. And what do we do, Nicole?
You do rent-to-owns, which people come in and buy stuff, and then if they don't have the money, they can rent it and pay the full price throughout the months.
All right. And Tennyson, tell me what you feel is the benefit of what Lebakken's does for our customers.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
What I mean is, what do you feel, why would we be successful in helping the customers that come in? What do we do for them?
You make them feel comfortable, and you're like a family store.
All right, and just to kind of let you guys know why we do succeed is because we are rent to own. You can go to any place you want to and go buy that chair for $200, or you can bring me $10 and end up paying that $200 within a time frame, so you get some time to pay it. Everyone wants nice things, but we can't afford those sometimes. So making those small payments and the whole big picture is a really nice thing, because you get nice things, make those smaller payments. All right. If I was asked for any of you guys to relocate, is that something that you would be interested in?
We can discuss this in the future.
Beautiful. And then, Nicole, you're currently working right now, right?
Yes.
All right. And why are you planning on leaving your current position for a position with Lebakken?
I think it's a nice place to work, and they seem more friendly than where I'm currently working at.
All right. And then, Tennyson, you put down that you've never been employed, but tell me some of the life experiences that you've had that make it tie into where you would kind of fit into the job requirements that we have available.
Well, I was at one of my meetings, and then I used to sell a bunch of stuff, and then we could just sell them.
All right. And, Ryan, what are some major challenges that you have faced in your life, and how did you handle those problems?
Motivation and dedication, and I usually put limits to myself and set goals and rewards. I think that's about it.
Okay, so, but what are some of the challenges that you've actually faced that putting all that dedication and motivation to use? What are some, for instance, something that happened that you had to do that to be able to succeed?
Truancy.
Okay.
Or facing truancy, I guess.
Okay, and that just shows you that you're able to succeed because you have a headstrong, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. And then, Tennyson, not Tyson was over there. How many days have you been absent or tardy from a position or a job requirement that you have to do?
No longer than a day.
Okay. And what would you call as an excessive amount of tardies or absences? And you give me that time frame.
Maybe
And what would that day or so be? What's that time frame that you're giving me for that day or so? A week, a month, a year?
Maybe a week.
Okay. All right. Lily, what is one of your greatest strengths?
Greatest strength is math.
Okay. What would you say it's math?
It kind of comes easy to me. I'm great with numbers, and most of the time I don't need a calculator. I do my math in my head, but sometimes I do check it with a calculator. But I'm great with math.
Good. All right. Ryan, what are one of your greatest strengths?
Technology.
Really? And you really like getting into people's heads?
Kinda.
Yeah. Good. And Nicole, what's one of your weaknesses?
One of my weaknesses would probably be family things.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of family things come up in my job that I have to ask all the time to get through them.
Okay. And how would you say that to change that weakness would benefit you? How would you change that?
Stop going to family get-togethers and stop going to family disputes and everything.
Okay. And then how would you say that you handle the pressure of all that family stuff that's going on in your personal life?
I usually don't bring it into my workplace. I keep it at home, and I keep work at work and home at home.
All right. And I'm going to ask each and every one of you the same exact question, and I want to see how you're going to answer it. Don't answer what someone else's answer is. Lily, why do you want this job?
Because I think it would be a great experience. I'm great at talking to people, and I want to help work on more communication and social skills.
Okay. And Tennyson, why do you want this job?
I want to work on my skills, and I want to learn to work on new things and sell, and just get to learn this job.
Okay. Now, what if I was to say I don't have a sales position available, but I have a position for my delivery positions where you would be responsible for going out to customers' homes, and it's what is called in-home service, where we service our customers in their home, making sure that they have everything they wanted from the store. Now they have it at home and it's working good. What is that? Is that something that you would also be interested in if that available position was there?
I would be interested.
Yeah. Would you say that that would probably fit you a little bit better versus the sales aspect?
Yes, so get around.
Get to go to different people's houses and eat out of fridges?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Especially, he doesn't have a lot of food in his fridge, so we don't eat much there. Nicole, why do you want this job?
I want to learn more about the rent-to-own business, and I like helping customers find things that they want.
Okay, and then same question to you. What if I didn't have a sales position open, but I actually have a position that was for strictly receiving, where we have new product come in and you're sitting there receiving that. You don't have much customer interaction. How would you feel about doing something like that?
I'd be okay with it because I like helping receive and other people.
All right. And Ryan, my brother. Why do you want this job?
I have no job experience. I think this would be a new way to get into the job career or job life, I guess.
Okay. So why don't you guys tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Technician.
You want to be a technician working on what?
Anything technology related.
Okay, so you like computers and stuff like that.
Phones and-
Okay. And you do know that we carry that stuff, correct?
Mhm.
All right. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
Assistant child care teacher at the daycare.
Okay. And why is that something that you're wanting to do or have a passion about?
I enjoy kids and helping them learn and stuff.
Okay. Tennyson, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Multimedia art designers.
Okay. So you want to kind of make like the backdrops and stuff like that? Okay, so you're good and artsy and creative?
Yes.
Okay. And Lily, What do you want to be when you grow up?
A CNA.
You want to be a CNA? Why would you want to be a CNA?
Because it's interacting with people and being able to make that family or that person that I'm caring for feel good about themselves and not feel like they're not worth something. I love that feeling that I can get from others for making their life better and make them feel like they're worth it.
Beautiful. Okay. So do you guys have any hobbies or sports that you have a passion for, something that you just love to do outside of school? Start with you, Ryan. We're going to start with you. Is there anything that you're passionate about, such as hobbies, special activities, sports, or anything that you have a passion about?
Coding or programs and stuff. It's not like I could make it into a career or anything yet, but I just do it on my fun time.
Okay. Citizen, do you have anything passionate that you're about?
I love hanging out with my family
Okay.
and just, yeah, that's all.
All right, Nicole, now it's you.
I usually on my spare time go ATVing with my family and so on.
So you like getting dirty?
Yeah.
See, I couldn't do snowboarding, it's too cold. I'm from Florida. We like the heat. How about you, Lily? Is there anything that you're passionate about besides school and stuff like that?
Kind of like more family time, spending time with my family and helping as much as I can.
All right. And we're going to do one final question. And what this is going to be is it's going to be a two-way question. First way it's going to be is, how do you want to get paid? Do you want to get paid by the hour? Do you want to get paid by salary? Or do you want to get paid by commissions? What commissions are is that's where you sell so much stuff and you get a percentage of that sale. So you're not guaranteed to get $100, but you can get $1,000 if you're really good with your sales. So how do you want to get paid, Brian?
The hours.
By the hour? And why do you feel that the hourly would be the best thing for you?
It's more up to date, I guess, and it'd be easier to calculate if it's every 2 weeks or week or month or something like that.
Okay. And Nicole, how do you want to get paid?
Per hour,
Per hour? And why do you feel that the per hour is the best thing for you?
because you get paid by how much hours you put in and not by how much you sell.
Citizen, how do you want to get paid?
I love commission,
Okay, why do you say commission?
because I would like to have a challenge, see how good I do.
Okay. So you're one of those people where you would just rather really get out there and earn that, see that what comes back to you. All right, you Lily, how do you want to get paid?
Commission.
Commission? Why do you want to get commission?
Because of working into making feel, I feel like I can put that effort out there and be able to show that I'm earning it and being involved with others.
All right, and the final question I'm going to ask is, and this is if you haven't worked, you've technically had bosses. You've had teachers, you have parents, you've got aunts, uncles, grandparents. You know, so we technically have bosses in our lives whether we've worked or not. And tell me, I want to know who is the best boss that you've ever had and why?
My parents, because they've been in my life the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
and they know what's best for me, I guess. They can see where I'm going to be going in the future.
Okay. And how about for you, Nicole?
Probably my dad, because he is so open to what I want to do in my life that he just kind of lets me go and realize that if that's not right for me, then I don't usually do it anymore. I go and change up, and he's okay with that. And he lets me pay my way instead of him pay everything for me.
Good girl. How about you, Tennyson?
My mom, because she's always been there for me, and she's always has the rules, and she's the owner of the house. Yeah.
How about you, Lily?
A teacher,
Okay.
because this teacher encourages me to do things even if I never thought I couldn't do it, and believed in me no matter what, and helped me develop a more outgoing and more willing to
you guys have any additional comments? Do you have any questions? Feel free to ask me questions. I've been asking you questions, so this is your time to ask me now. Ryan, give me a question.
I don't have any.
Do you have any comments? No? All right. How about you, Nicole?
None.
All right. Ryan, Tennyson?
I've never really seen the place, so I was just seeing how they look.
Well, how we look like is we are very alive. We've got walls that are black, green, purple, pink, yellow, blue. We've got so many different color walls because we want to draw your attention in when you're walking through that store. Your eyes are immediately opened because you're seeing all this different color. And a lot of people, you go into a clothing store, you see all these different colors, and they're generally together. If you notice when you walk into a place, those colors are similar. You've got all your blues here, or your greens here, all your pastels, and stuff like that, right? It's how it is when you walk into our store. Our store, and every single store, is a different color. We don't have one color on our walls. There's no need in having one color. All your walls in your house the same color? You probably have a yellow kitchen, don't you?
Maybe.
Guess what my kitchen stuff is at Lebakken's? It's all yellow. That's the regular color that people paint their kitchens because yellow brightens it up, right? Makes it look bigger, more inviting when you're cooking food. You know, when you're in the living room watching TV or if you've got a den, you normally have all those lights out, right? That's how high electronics is. So you sit there, watch a TV, the walls are all black, so you focus on that TV. All the lights are out in that corner. No lights on over there at all. You know, your bedroom. All kids, my daughter has a lime green room. All right? Well, I've got a purple bedroom at work. Walls kind of look like, you know, Green Bay Packer and the Vikings. I'm not a fan of either, but hey, to each their own. I'm not from Wisconsin, so that's okay. So that's pretty much what it looks like. Definitely willing to come, you know, if you're willing to come in there, show you around. It's, you know, it's really inviting. It gives you different eye candy. Alrighty? Did you have any other questions?
No.
Yep. Lily, you have any questions for me? Okay. Alright, so that is about everything that we're going to do today then. We'll kind of go over the things they messed up on.